clock changed hours
without permission.
We didn't notice.
At 7, the cafe was full.
At 8,
someone left a scarf on the next chair.
at 9,
the rain became softer.
at 10, the bartender dimmed half the lights.
At 11, the pianist closed his music book.
Still we remained,
talking about unimportant things.
the best kind, the neighbor's dog.
A recipe that never worked.
The blue umbrella,
you lost in May.
the book I kept forgetting to return. The evening folded itself around us
so gently,
we did not feel it happening.
your tea became cold.
My coffee disappeared without memory.
Someone stacked chairs at the far end.
The barista changed the music. The rain stopped,
then started again.
we missed all of it.
Because you were telling me about the first time
You saw the sea, you said it was smaller
than you expected,
then laughed at the impossible sentence.
Another evening we didn't notice.
Another hour
Slipping quietly between our words. Another closing time,
arriving
like a guest,
too polite
to interrupt. Another evening we didn't notice.
becoming something we would remember.
Another evening we didn't notice.
Turning ordinary minutes
into permanent life.
nothing dramatic,
Nothing planned.
only your hand
Near mine.
and the strange feeling
That time had become kind. At midnight, the waiter approached. He placed the bill near the candle.
then turned it face down.
Whenever you're ready,
We both smiled.
neither reached for it.
You told me
About the garden,
your father kept.
tomatoes, basil, one stubborn rose.
I told you about the yellow kitchen.
In my grandmother's house,
We had known each other for years.
still there were rooms inside our memories.
We had never visited together. At 12:20, the last couple left.
At 12:30,
The rain washed their footprints away.
at 12:40,
The flugelhorn player packed his case.
at 12:50,
The waiter brought 2 glasses of water.
no one asked us to leave.
Perhaps the whole cafe
Wanted the story to continue. Years from now, we may forget what we wore,
which songs played,
what the coffee tasted like,
but we will remember
how easy it felt
to let the world go
on without us. Another evening we didn't notice.
becoming part of who we were.
Another evening we didn't notice.
Until the lights came on,
And the windows turned black.
we looked outside.
The street was empty.
The rain had ended.
And somehow the night had given us more than we asked for.
What time is it?
Too late to hurry. Early enough to stay.
smiled before the band began, not the polite smile you give the waiter, not the small one you use when someone asks how you have been. This one arrived slowly, started in your eyes, then found your mouth like a melody. Remembering its chorus, I wondered what you were hearing. The piano had not started. The saxophone still rested beside the empty chair, but something was already playing behind your smile. I was remembering a Sunday afternoon, your old apartment, the broken lamp near the record player, 2 plates on the floor, a song neither of us knew but both pretended to recognize. You danced badly, I laughed too loudly. The neighbor knocked on the wall. You bowed as though applause had come from an audience. That memory found me across the cafe table. That was the song behind my smile. Some melodies do not come from speakers. They return through the body, through the way someone lifts a cup, through the angle of their head, through a smile that remembers before the mind does. There is a song playing behind your smile, soft enough that only I can hear it. Oh, there is a song playing behind your smile, made of old rooms, wrong dance steps, Sunday light and laughter through the walls. Let it play, do not explain it. Some music becomes less beautiful when given a name. The band finally began, a slow progression in a minor key. The drummer used only brushes, the bass walked carefully. You looked toward the stage, then back at me. The real song was still there, untouched by the one everyone else could hear. I asked whether you remembered the broken lamp. You said, you mean the one we never replaced. I asked whether you remembered the plates on the floor. You said, I remember. You ate the last piece. I asked whether you remembered the song. You hummed 3 notes, all of them wrong, exactly as before. Was that it? Not even close. Then why are you smiling? Because you still sing it badly. There is a song playing behind your smile, song no band could ever reproduce. Oh, there is a song playing behind your smile. It begins where memory ends. It sounds like being known. It sounds like being forgiven. It sounds like someone,
remembering the wrong notes and loving them anyway.
Dance with me badly.
Only if the neighbor complains.
A narrow river ran along the window. Streetlights floated in it, golden red, then disappeared.
You placed your hands around the coffee cup without drinking. Your fingers were cold.
I noticed because I remembered how you always hide them inside your sleeves. When autumn arrives, the waitress brought a small plate of biscuits.
We had not ordered them.
She said, they go well with rain, then left us
Smiling at the kindness
of strangers.
Your coffee was too dark,
Mine
too sweet. We traded cups without discussing it.
the way people do when they have known each other long enough to stop asking
Permission. A drop of rain found the edge of the open window.
It landed on the table between us,
You wiped it away with your thumb.
then looked at me like
The gesture meant more than it should.
there was rain between our
Coffee cups,
There were
years between our hands.
There were questions neither one of us
Wanted to disturb,
but the music moved slowly,
and the room stayed warm.
and somehow
The distance
did not feel so wide.
There was rain between our coffee cups and one small table, trying to bring us back.
You told me about the apartment you rented, the window facing east, the neighbor who practiced violin every evening at 6.
The plant you kept alive by accident.
The blue chair you found near the market,
You described everything.
except who sat beside you.
I did not ask.
You noticed.
I asked about the old record player
You said it still skipped.
during the second verse.
I asked whether you still listen to
That song you said sometimes,
but your eyes said
every Sunday.
the rain grew louder.
The guitarist played one bent note.
That seemed to know exactly when the room had changed. I kept your photograph
Inside the sleeve,
I kept the sleeve inside a box
I kept the box.
beneath the
I
bed.
kept pretending
That was not love.
there was rain between our coffee cups,
But not enough.
to wash away what remained.
Some distances are measured in cities,
Sun,
in silence,
sun, and how long it takes
to reach across a table
and place your hand
beside someone else's. There was rain between our
coffee cups.
Then your fingers touched mine.
Not like a promise,
Not like an apology.
like like recognition,
like finding
a familiar melody
inside a song you thought was new.
There was rain
between our
coffee cups,
and for the first time in a very long while,
nothing stood between us. The coffee cooled, our hands did not. The rain followed me all the way from the station. Tiny silver lines across my boat, across the window, across the evening.
I pushed open the cafe door, and the little bell
Made the same tired sound it always made.
The waitress looked up and smiled before I spoke. She pointed toward the corner.
Your seat was still waiting.
The chair beside the glass, the one with the loose wooden lawn, the one you always chose because you liked watching people run through the rain. I arrived too early, 40 minutes, maybe more. Ordered coffee, then another. Pretended to read the paper by the counter. But every time the door opened, I looked up. The pianist noticed he changed the song to the one you liked without asking me why. I placed your cup across from mine, 2 sugars, a little cinnamon, the way you always said coffee should taste when the weather feels lonely.
You sat down slowly.
I moved your cup closer.
You said you remember.
I said I never forgot. The room became warmer before either of us
touched the coffee.
Your seat was still waiting, like the evening knew you would return.
Your seat was still waiting,
holding the light, holding the rain, holding every quiet minute between goodbye and now.
your seat was still waiting.
And so was I.
The window reflected us beside the passing headlights. For a moment, we looked like a photograph taken years ago.
You had the same way of folding the newspaper before answering, the same
Habit of turning your spoon exactly twice.
the same gentle silence
That never felt empty.
I wanted to tell you I had missed all of it.
Instead,
I asked about your train. I told you it was late, that was true. I did not tell you I had considered missing it on purpose. That was all so true. Outside, someone closed an umbrella. Inside, the bass walks under the piano.
You smiled into your cup,
And suddenly every difficult month between us became smaller.
Did you know I almost stayed away?
Did you know I saved your chair anyway?
For how long?
Long enough for the coffee to cool, long enough for the rain to start again. Your seat was still waiting, like the room had kept your shape.
Your seat was still waiting,
And when you sat down, the whole night found its meaning. No grand return, no perfect words, only 2 cups, 1 rainy window, and a chair that never learned how to forget you.
next Thursday.
Your seat will be here.
You found me in the bookstore corner, inside the cafe.
A novel open near the final chapter.
You laughed before sitting down. You still do that.
I closed the book too quickly, as though you had caught me doing something forbidden.
I said, I like knowing where the story is going. You said,
That ruins everything.
I said, not everything.
And you looked at me
Long enough to understand.
You always read the last page first. You checked the ending before trusting the beginning. You watched the final scene before
Choosing the film.
You asked how people left before letting them enter.
I used to think it was impatience.
Now I know it was protection.
Some hearts do not fear love.
They fear being surprised by its absence.
And you
I never read ahead.
never,
I wanted every page, even the difficult ones.
even this one.
Especially this one. You always read the last page first. I always stayed for every line. You needed proof that the story survived. I needed time to understand why. Maybe love is not choosing one way or the other.
Maybe love is sitting together
While one person already knows the ending, and the other
still turns the pages slowly. The rain taps softly against the bookstore glass.
A woman nearby closed the
Biography.
Someone returned 3 books to the counter.
The barista ground fresh coffee.
The ordinary world
Continued around us.
while you took the novel from my hands
Opened it to the beginning.
and read the first paragraph out loud.
Your voice was quiet
A little rough,
from the cold.
I had forgotten listened without interrupting, then leaned closer and read the second paragraph.
We continue that way, one page mine, one page yours,
until neither of us remembered who had started. The ending remained folded beneath your thumb.
For once, you did not look. What if it ends badly?
Then we will know you read it honestly.
What if it ends well?
Then we will have earned the surprise.
You let my hand
rest near yours
without asking
where it will lead.
You always read the last page first.
But when the cafe closed,
the book remained open, and so did we. Don't tell me the ending.
I wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare.
You arrived while I was ordering. The waiter held his pencil above the page. I said, one dark roast, one chamomile tea, honey on the side, and the almond cake, warm slightly. He looked toward you, you removed your coat, smiled and said he remembers. I almost corrected you. It was not memory, it was devotion disguised as knowing in order.
You always remember the small things. No lemon after 8, no cinnamon when I am tired. Tea strong enough to color the cup, honey. Never sugar, the corner piece of the cake, because it has more toasted almonds. You forget where you leave your keys, but remember how I like a rainy evening to take.
The waiter placed everything between us without asking which cup belonged to whom. He knew, we knew, the table knew. You knew I'd order for you. You knew I'd choose the same. You knew I'd save the corner seat.
You knew I'd wait through the rain.
You knew before I said it.
I knew before you came.
Some love stories are written in ordinary details.
A cup, a chair,
A remembered name. You broke the cake into uneven halves, then gave me the larger one. I exchanged the plates, you laughed. The same little argument we had repeated for years. You said, you always do that. I said, so do you. The pianist changed chords, the rain changed direction. We did not change anything at all.
I asked whether you still took coffee too late.
You said yes. yes.
I asked why you never stopped. You looked at me.
Because sometimes
The right evening is worth a restless night. Was that about coffee?
not entirely.
You knew I'd order for you. I knew you would arrive.
Not because we had promised,
Because certain things become reliable and cared for long enough.
the rain, the cafe, the table, the tea.
Your smile
When the waiter places the honey
on the side. Next time, no cake.
I'll order it anyway.
The cafe closed at 1, but the rain had flooded the lower street. The waiter locked the door, then pointed upstairs. A small room above the bakery. 2 old chairs, a narrow balcony, a lamp with a crooked shade.
Wait there until the water falls,
So we climbed the wooden stairs,
carrying
2 paper cups and the last slice of cake.
from the balcony. The streetlights reflected across the water. Long golden lines from curb to curb.
No taxis,
No buses, only rain and the occasional sound of water moving beneath the parked car. You wrapped my jacket around your shoulders.
I pretended not to be cold. You pretended
to believe me.
Do you think?
The water will rise.
Probably.
Should we worry?
Probably.
Are you worried? Not enough to leave.
The street lights stayed until morning.
Keeping watch while the city slept.
The street lights stayed until morning.
Gold above the water, soft beneath the rain.
We had nowhere to go,
And for once that felt
like a gift.
At 2 we talked about childhood,
At 3,
about places we still wanted to see.
at 4,
We stopped talking, not from tiredness,
from comfort
the kind of silence.
that comes when no one is performing for the other.
Your shoulder,
Became my pillow,
the crooked lamp,
became the moon,
the rain.
became a distant curtain.
At 5 the bakery ovens came alive below us. Warm bread rose through the floorboards. Someone started singing in the kitchen.
A song without clear words.
You opened your eyes, the street lights were still glowing.
The rain had almost ended.
Morning did not arrive suddenly. It gathered in the windows,
in the smell of bread,
in the blue replacing black,
in your hands
still holding mine while asleep.
street lights stayed until morning,
long enough to see us change,
not into strangers,
not into
promises,
into two people who
had shared an unexpected night, and no longer needed to pretend it meant nothing. The water is gone, we don't have to hurry.
Before you arrived, the cafe was ordinary. The lights a little too bright, the coffee a little too bitter, the piano slightly out of tune, the rain only weather,
The empty chair, only furniture.
then the door opened, the bell rang, you stepped inside, carrying a folded umbrella,
And a tired smile,
nothing changed.
everything changed. Before I arrived, you were sitting with the newspaper unopened,
One hand around the cup,
the other resting near the window.
you looked like someone waiting without admitting it.
When you saw me,
Your shoulders softened,
just enough for me to know
I had been expected.
the room did not become larger,
The music
did not become louder,
the rain
did not become softer.
still, everything became beautiful.
After you arrived,
Everything became beautiful.
after you arrived,
The old wooden table,
the chipped white cup,
the window,
clouded by breath.
everything became beautiful.
After you arrived,
Even silence found a melody,
even time,
learned patience.
even the night seemed grateful you had come.
You removed one glove, left the other on. You always do that when distracted. You opened the menu, then closed it. You looked toward the stage, the saxophonist was tuning.
He played a short phrase,
You smiled, I thought he had written it for you.
you moved the sugar bowl closer to me without asking.
You noticed the
Small tear in my sleeve, you did not mention it.
You let me speak until the tiredness
Left my voice,
no grand gesture,
no flowers, only attention,
which is often the rarest
form of tenderness.
I thought the cafe was beautiful before.
It was.
Then what changed?
You finally looked up. Everything became beautiful after you arrived.
Not perfect, not the tired piano,
the torn sleeve,
the quiet table
near the window.
Everything became beautiful
After you arrived,
and remained beautiful long after
the door closed behind us.
Same time tomorrow.
Make it earlier.
Make it earlier.
The station announcement reached the cafe through the open door. Final service, leaving platform 4 in 12 minutes. You looked toward the clock,
I looked toward you.
neither moved.
The waiter placed the bill near your elbow.
You turned it over as though that might reverse time.
The last train had become a tradition.
We missed it,
The first time by accident.
the second because of rain,
The third because the pianist played your favorite song.
tonight there was no excuse.
Only a choice waiting quietly
Between us,
12 minutes, then 10.
then 7,
The city,
counting down,
the cafe,
asking us to remain. Let's miss the last train again. Let the platform wait without us.
let the conductor close the doors.
Let the red lights disappear. Let's miss the last train again.
We already know the walk
Back,
We already know the rain.
we already know that some destinations are better reached by staying. At 5 minutes, you ordered water.
At 4, I folded my scarf.
At 3, the waiter smiled.
At 2, the train announced departure.
At 1, you reached across the table.
The station bell,
Rang in the distance,
the room did not react.
neither did we.
We left the cafe 20 minutes later. The platform was empty.
Rain gathered along the yellow line.
A newspaper moved slowly across the floor,
You stood where the train would have been.
then turned toward the city.
Walk,
I offered my arm.
you took my hand instead. Some people miss trains.
Some
people choose moments.
the timetable,
Does not know the difference.
the heart does.
Let's miss the last train again.
Let the streets become our carriage,
Let the lamps,
become our stations,
let the rain.
right our route.
Let's miss the last train again.
And when morning asks
Why we arrived so late?
we will say
The music was good.
the coffee was warm and leaving
Would have been the greater mistake. Next Friday, same train,
same mistake.
table had a small scratch near the edge, a circle from a glass no one could remove. One leg slightly shorter than the others, it moved whenever you leaned forward.
The window beside it never fully closed.
Cold air entered through the frame on winter nights. It was not the finest table in the café, it was ours.
We sat there through 3 autumns, 2 winters, 1 impossible spring. We celebrated a promotion, mourned a friend,
Planned a journey
we never took,
shared letters,
returned keys
changed our minds.
at that table by the rainy window. We became several versions of ourselves, and somehow recognized each one.
The cafe changed owners, the menu changed twice,
The pianist retired,
the red curtains became blue, but the table remained near the glass,
waiting.
our table by the rainy window kept every season we had shared. Our table by the rainy window
Held the words we could not carry elsewhere.
the laughter,
The silence,
the coffee rings,
the hands that sometimes met.
and sometimes waited. Our table by the rainy window
Never asked which version of us would arrive.
it simply made room. One evening we found a note folded beneath a sugar bowl reserved.
No name, no time, the new waiter
Said the owner asked us to keep this table
for the couple.
who always comes when it rains.
I looked at you,
You looked toward the window outside.
the first drops had begun. We sat down without ordering. The waiter brought tea, coffee, and almond cake.
He said, I was told this is correct.
The old owner had remembered,
Even after leaving,
even after years,
a small kindness
traveling forward through
strangers
until it found us again. Maybe places do not love us, maybe people do through safe chairs. Remembered orders,
music chosen at the right moment,
a note beneath the sugar bowl.
our table by the rainy window
Still waits when the weather turns.
our table by the rainy window
Knows that some stories do not need endings.
only return,
Only rain,
only 2 cups
placed carefully
across from each other, only the bell
above the cafe door.
only your smile when you see the seat beside me still empty, still yours. Do you think it remembers us? I think it saved our place. changed ours without permission.
We didn't notice.
At 7, the cafe was full. At 8,
someone left a scarf on the next chair.
at 9,
The rain became softer.
at 10,
The bartender dimmed half the lights.
at 11, the pianist.
Closed his music book.
Still
We remained.
talking about unimportant things.
The best kind, the neighbor's dog. A recipe that never worked.
The blue umbrella you lost in May.
The book I kept forgetting to return. The evening folded itself around us
So gently,
we did not feel it happening.
your tea became cold.
My coffee disappeared without memory.
Someone stacked chairs
At the far end, the barista changed the music,
The rain stopped,
then started again.
we missed all of it.
Because you were telling me about the first time you saw the sea.
You said it was smaller,
Than you expected.
then laughed.
At the impossible sentence.
Another evening, we didn't notice.
Another hour
Slipping quietly between our words.
Another closing time, arriving like a guest.
Too polite to interrupt.
Another evening, we didn't notice.
Becoming something.
We would remember.
Another evening,
We didn't notice.
turning ordinary minutes into permanent light.
Nothing dramatic,
Nothing planned,
only your hand.
near mine.
And the strange feeling
That time
had become kind. At midnight, the waiter approached,
He placed the bill near the candle.
then turned it face down.
Whenever you're ready,
We both smiled.
neither reached for it.
You told me about the garden,
Your father kept
tomatoes, basil.
one stubborn rose.
I told you about the yellow kitchen in my grandmother's house.
We had known each other for years.
Still, there were rooms inside our memories
We had never visited together.
At 12:20, the last couple left.
At 12:30,
The rain washed the footprints away.
at 12:40,
The flugelhorn player.
packed his case.
At 12:50,
The waiter,
brought 2 glasses of water.
no one asked us to leave.
Perhaps the whole cafe
Wanted the story to continue.
years from now.
We may forget what we wore,
Which songs played,
what the coffee tasted like,
but we will remember how easy it felt
to let the world
looked outside.
The street was empty,
The rain had ended it.
and somehow the night had given us more than we asked for.
What time is it?
Too late to hurry, early enough to stay. We didn't notice.
You smiled before the band began. Not the polite smile you give the waiter.
Not the small one you use
When someone asks how you have been.
This one arrived slowly,
Started in your eyes,
then found your mouth like a melody,
remembering its chorus. I wondered what you were hearing. The piano had not started.
the saxophone still rested beside the empty chair.
But something was already playing
Behind your smile, I was remembering a Sunday afternoon, your old apartment, the broken lamp near the record player, 2 plates on the floor,
a song neither of us knew,
but both pretended to recognize.
You danced badly,
I laughed too loudly,
the neighbor knocked on the wall.
you bowed as though applause had come from an audience.
That memory found me
Across the cafe table, that was the song behind my smile.
Some melodies do not come from speakers.
They return through the body,
Through the way someone lifts a cup,
through the angle of their head,
through a smile
that remembers before the mind does. There is a song playing behind your smile
soft enough
that only I can hear it. Oh, there is a song playing behind your smile,
made of old rooms, wrong dance steps, Sunday light,
and laughter through the walls. Let it play.
do not explain it.
Some music becomes less beautiful when given a name.
The band finally began, a slow progression in a minor key. The drummer used only brushes, the bass walked carefully. You looked toward the stage, then back at me.
The real song was still there,
Untouched by the one
everyone else could hear. I asked whether you remembered the broken lamp.
you said, you mean the one we never replaced.
I asked whether you remembered the plates on the floor.
You said,
I remember you ate the last piece. I asked whether you remembered the song.
you hummed 3 notes,
All of them wrong,
exactly as before. Was that it?
not even close.
Then why are you smiling?
Because you still sing it badly. There is a song playing behind your smile,
A song no band
could ever reproduce. Oh, there is a song playing behind your smile.
It begins where memory ends.
It sounds like being known.
It sounds like being forgiven.
It sounds like someone
Remembering the wrong notes
and loving them anyway.
Dance with me badly.
Only if the neighbor complains.
Only if the neighbor complains. A narrow river ran along the window. Street lights floated in it, golden red, then disappeared. You placed your hands around the coffee cup without drinking.
Your fingers were cold, I noticed,
Because I remembered how you always hide them inside your sleeves.
when autumn arrives.
The waitress brought a small plate of biscuits.
We had not ordered them, she said, they go well with rain.
Then left us smiling
At the kindness of strangers. Your coffee was too dark,
mine too sweet.
we traded cups without discussing it.
The way people do when they have
Known each other long enough to stop asking permission.
A drop of rain found the edge of the open window.
It landed on the table between us,
You wiped it away with your thumb.
then looked at me like the gesture meant more than it should. There was rain between our coffee cups,
There were years,
between our hands.
there were questions neither one of us wanted to disturb. But the music moved slowly,
And the room stayed warm,
and somehow the distance
did not feel so wide.
There was rain
Between our coffee cups,
and one small table.
trying to bring us back.
You told me about the apartment you rented, the window facing east, the neighbor who practiced violin every evening at 6, the plant you kept alive by accident, the blue chair you found near the market. You described everything,
Except who sat beside you,
I did not ask.
you noticed.
I asked about the old record player.
You said
It still skipped.
during the second verse.
I asked whether you still listen to that song,
You said sometimes.
but your eyes said every Sunday.
The rain grew louder,
The guitarist
played one bent note that seemed to know exactly when the room had changed.
I kept your photograph inside the sleeve.
I kept the sleeve inside a box.
I kept the box beneath the bed.
I coffee cups,
but not enough to wash away what remained.
some distances are measured in cities,
Some in silence,
some
and how long it takes
to reach across the table
and place your hand
beside someone else's. There was rain between our coffee cups,
then your fingers,
touched mine,
not like a promise,
not like an apology,
like recognition,
like finding a familiar melody inside a song you thought was new. There was rain between our coffee cups,
and for the first time in a very long while,
nothing stood between us. The coffee cooled, our hands did not. The rain followed me all the way from the station. Tiny silver lines across my coat, across the window, across the evening.
I pushed open the cafe door, and the little bell made the same tired sound it always made.
The waitress looked up, then smiled before I spoke.
She pointed toward the corner.
Your seat was still waiting,
The chair beside the glass,
the one with the loose wooden arm,
the one you always chose because you liked watching
people run through the rain.
I arrived too early, 40 minutes, maybe more. Ordered coffee, then another. Pretended to read the paper by the counter, but every time the door opened, I looked up. The pianist noticed. He changed the song to the one you liked without asking me why. I placed your cup
Across from mine,
2 sugars, a little cinnamon, the way you always said coffee should taste when the weather feels lonely. You sat down slowly.
I moved your cup closer.
You said you remember.
I said I never forgot.
The room became warmer before either of us touched the coffee.
Your seat was still waiting,
Like the evening knew you would return.
was still waiting,
Holding the light, holding the rain, holding every quiet minute.
between goodbye and now. Your seat was still waiting.
And so was I.
The window reflected us beside the passing headlights. For a moment we looked like a photograph taken years ago. You had the same way of folding the newspaper before answering, the same habit of turning your spoon exactly twice.
The same gentle silence
that never felt empty.
I wanted to tell you I had missed all of it.
Instead,
I asked about your train. I told you it was late, that was true. I did not tell you I had considered missing it on purpose. That was also true. Outside, someone closed an umbrella inside. The bass walked softly under the piano. You smiled into your cup, and suddenly every difficult month between us
became smaller. Did you know I almost stayed away?
Did you know I saved your chair anyway?
For how long?
Long enough for the coffee to cool. Long enough for the rain to start again. Your seat was still waiting, like the room that kept your shape.
Your seat was still waiting,
And when you sat down, the whole night found its meaning.
no grand return,
No perfect word,
only 2 cups,
one rainy window, and a chair that never learned how to forget you.
Next Thursday,
Your seat will be here.
You found me in the bookstore corner, inside the cafe, a novel open near the final chapter.
You laughed before sitting down.
You still do that,
I closed the book too quickly,
as though you had caught me doing something forbidden.
I said, I like knowing where the
Story is going, you said.
that ruins everything,
I said,
not everything.
and you looked at me long enough to understand.
You always read the last page first. You checked the ending before trusting
The beginning,
you watched the final scene before choosing the film. You asked how people left before letting them enter. I used to think it was impatience. Now I know it was protection.
some hearts do not fear love,
They fear
being surprised by its absence. And you
I never read ahead.
never,
I wanted every page, even the difficult ones,
even this one.
especially this one.
You always read the last page first.
I always stayed for every line.
You needed proof that the story survived.
I needed time to understand why.
Maybe love
It's not choosing.
one way or the other,
Maybe love is sitting together,
while one person already knows the ending,
and the other
still turns the pages slowly. against the bookstore glass. A woman nearby closed a biography.
Someone returned
3 books to the counter. The barista ground fresh coffee.
the ordinary world
Continued around us.
while you took the novel from my hands.
Opened it to the beginning
And read the first paragraph out aloud. Your voice was quiet,
a little rough from the cold.
I had forgotten
How words changed when you carried them.
You listened without interrupting, then leaned closer.
And read the second paragraph.
We continued that way,
1 page mine,
1 page yours,
until neither of us
remember who it started. The ending remained
folded beneath your thumb. For once, you did not look. What if it ends badly?
Then we will know we read it honestly.
What if it ends well?
Then we will have
earned the surprise.
always read
The last page first,
but not that rainy night.
you let the story keep its secrets.
You let the hours
Turn themselves
You let my hand rest near yours.
without asking where it would lead.
You always read
The last page first.
but when the cafe closed, the book remained open.
And so did we. Don't tell me the ending,
I wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare.
You arrived while I was ordering. The waiter held his pencil above the page. I said, 1 dark roast, 1 chamomile tea, honey on the side, and the almond cake warmed slightly. He looked toward you. You removed your coat, smiled and said, he remembers. I almost corrected you. It was not memory, it was devotion disguised as knowing in order.
You always remember the small things. No lemon after 8, no cinnamon when I am tired. Tea strong enough to color the cup. Honey, never sugar. The corner piece of the cake because it has more toasted almonds. You forget where you leave your keys, but remember how I like a rainy evening to taste.
The waiter placed everything between us without asking which cup belonged to whom. He knew, we knew. The table knew, you knew. I'd order for you.
You knew I'd choose the same. You knew
I'd save the corner seat.
You knew I'd wait through the rain. You knew
Before I said it,
I knew before you came.
some love stories are written in ordinary details. A cup, a chair, remembered name. cake into uneven halves, then gave me the larger one. I exchanged the plates, you laughed. The same little argument we had repeated for years. You said, you always do that. I said, so do you, do you. The pianist changed chords, the rain changed direction. We did not change anything at all.
I asked whether you still took coffee too late. You said yes. I asked whether you still regretted it by morning. You said yes. I asked why you never stopped. You looked at me, because sometimes the right evening is worth a restless night. Was that about coffee?
Not entirely.
You knew
I'd order for you.
I knew
You would arrive, not because we had promised, because certain things become reliable when cared for long enough. The rain, the cafe, the table, the tea, your smile. When the waiter places the honey on the side.
Next time, no cake.
I'll order it anyway.
The cafe closed at 1, but the rain had flooded the lower street. The waiter locked the door, then pointed upstairs.
A small room above the bakery.
2 old chairs, a narrow balcony.
A lamp with a crooked shade.
Wait there until the water falls.
So we climbed the wooden stairs,
Carrying 2 paper cups and the last slice of cake.
From the balcony the streetlights reflected across the water. Long golden lines from curb to curb. No taxis, no buses,
Only rain
and the occasional sound of water moving beneath the parked car.
You wrapped my jacket around your shoulders.
I pretended not to be cold.
You pretended to believe me. Do you think the water will rise?
Probably,
Should we worry?
probably.
Are you worried?
Not enough to leave.
The street lights stayed until morning.
Keeping watch while the city slept.
The street lights stayed until morning.
Gold above the water, soft beneath the rain.
We had nowhere to go.
And for once that felt
Like a gift. At 2, we talked about childhood,
at 3,
about places we still wanted to see.
at 4,
We stopped talking, not from tiredness,
from comfort.
the kind of silence that comes when no one is performing for the other.
Your shoulder became my pillow,
The crooked lamp
became the
curtain.
At 5, the bakery ovens came alive below us. Warm bread rose through the floorboards.
Someone started singing in the kitchen,
A song without clear words.
you opened your eyes.
The street lights were still glowing.
The rain had almost ended.
Morning did not arrive suddenly.
It gathered in the windows,
In the smell of bread,
and the blue replacing black,
in your
hand still holding mine.
while asleep.
The street lights stayed until morning,
Long enough to see us change.
not into strangers, not into promises,
Into two people,
who had shared
an unexpected night.
and no longer needed to pretend. It meant nothing. The water is gone.
We don't have to hurry.
The cafe closed.
Before you arrived, the cafe was ordinary. The lights a little too bright.
The coffee a little too bitter.
The piano slightly out of tune.
The rain, only weather.
The empty chair, only furniture.
Then the door opened,
The bell rang, you stepped inside.
carrying a folded umbrella.
And a tired smile.
Nothing changed.
Everything changed.
Before I arrived, you were sitting with the newspaper unopened, one hand around the cup,
The other,
resting near the window.
you looked like
Someone waiting without admitting it.
when you saw me.
Your shoulders softened.
Just enough for me to know
I had been expected. The room did not become larger. The music did not become louder. The rain did not become softer. Still, everything became beautiful after you arrived.
everything became beautiful.
After you arrived.
The old wooden table, the
Light cup,
the window clouded by breath.
everything became beautiful
After you arrived, even silence found a melody.
even time.
Learned patience,
Even the night seemed grateful you had come.
you removed one glove, left the other on. You always do that when distracted. You opened the menu, then closed it.
You looked toward the stage.
The saxophonist was tuning.
He played a short phrase.
You smiled.
I thought he had written it for you.
You moved the sugar bowl closer to me.
Without asking,
You noticed the small tear
in my sleep,
You did not mention it
you let me speak.
until the tiredness left my voice. No grand gesture,
No flowers,
only attention,
which is often
the rarest form of tenderness. I thought the cafe was beautiful before.
it was.
Then what changed?
You finally looked up. Everything became beautiful after you arrived.
Not perfect,
Not new,
beautiful.
because it was shared.
The rain,
The chipped cup,
the tired
piano, the torn sleeve,
the quiet table.
near the window. Everything became beautiful after you arrived.
And remain beautiful
Long after
the door closed behind us. Same time tomorrow,